Yo, yo, yo. I got 5 moves that could free up Cowboys cap space.
What up? How about the boys? The Dallas Cowboys, that is. What up? What up? What up? How about the boys?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy T-Time here on the Super Biased Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their takes are. So, do me a favor, like this video, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Now, let's jump right into it. Just want to talk about some stuff real quick and get out of here. But we're getting into a lot of off-season talks, and draft content is getting ready to start rolling and things like that. But as you know, Cowboys are like 7 to 9 million, somewhere in there, over the cap. And it's going to be hard to really maneuver through free agency if you don't have money to spend. And we got a big list of free agents that we need to get back. But this video is just going to be a couple things that I just looked into that the Cowboys could do to free up some cap space. And I want to know what y'all thoughts are. So let me know. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. But number one, some of y'all might be mad at me. But once you really think about this, this might be the good move, a move to do. Cut Tyron Smith. Cut him, right? When was the last time we had him for a full season? When was the last time that he was healthy? Who knows, right? It's been way too long. He's just too many injuries. Now, no disrespect to him. I love Tyron and was happy to have him back this year. And honestly, if we didn't get him back when we did, we would be been even worse off. But we drafted Tyler Smith, and he came in and balled out this year. And I think we can ride out with him, right? Terrence Steele is another one who stepped up on the right side. And, I mean, you could see what our line looked like with him and without him. We need Terrence Steele back. Without Tyron, though, we survived, and I think we can survive, and that saves us $13.6 million. I think it's time to let him go. Now, will the Jones family let him go? Doubt it. They hold on to players and coaches for way too long, and they let their emotions get in the way of business, but this right here is a business move. And now my next one is another business move. Let the emotions out. And this one hurts for me because I love this dude, but Ezekiel Elliott, if he's not going to take a significant pay cut him. We don't need him. He's not really doing anything spectacular anymore. You can find value in the draft. I wouldn't go into free agency because we know that free agency you overspend, but I would definitely find the value in the draft. We keep Tony Pollard. Whether you figure out a contract with him or franchise him, you already got Malik Davis on the roster. Go out there, round one. If Bijan drops in your lap, draft Bijan. There you go. You don't need Zeke. Those are two players. Forget your emotions. Cut them. Zeke saves you $10.9 million, right? Now, the next one I saw, and I don't disagree with this one either. Cut Jordan Lewis. That will save you $4 million. Jordan Lewis hasn't really done anything. Deron Bland, we saw what he turned out to be. Absolutely amazing in the slot corner position. And honestly, again, you might be able to find your cornerback number 2 in free agency. There's some corners that are out there, and in some other videos we'll dive into who's available and when we get into that part. But I would look to get rid of him, and then whether it's free agency or draft, you can always replace that position. But that's another one that saves us money. Now you get into these last 2 moves: restructure Zach Martin and save $9 million. Well, now with restructuring basically means you're going to extend his contract. Zach Martin is great. He's still young. He's in his 30s. So I would certainly do that with no hesitation. I would restructure his contract. That way we could save money. And then this final one, a lot of Cowboys fans is not going to like this, but honestly, there's really no other move. And I believe this is something that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones knew they needed to do when they signed Dak to that big contract, but extend him. And depending on how long you extend them and how you work it out, you could save $22 million. Total with all of that is upwards of 50 some odd $1 million in cap space that we would have available to us to re-sign some important players, a Terrence Steele, a Hankins, a LVE, um, a Donovan Wilson, and then still have money to go out in free agency and pick up a big name, which we know Cowboys don't do that. But hey, maybe you go out and get a Deron Bland. I'm sorry, not a Deron Bland, a Deron Payne. Maybe you go out and get Payne on the D line, or you save this money and you go ahead and deal with Diggs. You get him situated. Maybe you get CD situated. But this will give us room to breathe a little bit if we make these moves. And I honestly don't see an issue with any of them. Cut Tyron, cut Zeke, cut Jordan Lewis. 13, 10, and $4 million. Restructure Zach, saves you $9 million, and extend Dak Prescott, and that gives you $22 million. And now you can surround Dak with all the right, because we got to talk wide receiver, we got to talk corner, and some D line help. You surround an offensive line. I mean, we got needs everywhere. But if you can save this 50 some odd $1 million in cap and then go out in free agency and get some players, and put them around Dak, I don't see why not. And then extending Dak, I don't see it being an issue. I think Dak is going to have a lot better year. And that's another video for another time and another conversation. But those are my 5 moves. Holler at me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about what I just said. Cut Tyron, cut Zeke, cut Jordan Lewis, restructure Zach, and extend Dak. Saves you over 50 some million. What would you guys do? What's your thoughts? Let me know what you guys are thinking. This is your boy T-Time here on the Supervisor Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and